Welcome to this channel. Today I'm going to play around with some Ferrofluid. I've got some here. This one I bought. It's basically a mixture of 3 to 15% by volume of magnetite, an oil-soluble dispersant agent to prevent the small colloidal magnetite particles from clumping together. Usually, something like oleic acid or similar disbursement. 5 to 20% or so, and then some sort of organic, carrier liquid like an oil, like a paraffin oil or an even thicker oil. I guess you could even use bicycle oil for this. And so this is this is what it looks like. It's pretty much a free-flowing liquid, and the small magnetite particles are pretty much the same thing that you would find in like a cassette tape, except that they're kind of embedded in the tape and immobilized within the tape material. So here's a tape containing the same type of material. So I'm sure that many people have seen this before, but for those who haven't, I wanted to show this video just to kind of see what kind of things we can do. Now before we do this, let me just show you the liquid, the properties of the liquid. I've got a little spoon here and you can see that sinks right under it. It's a free-flowing liquid, pretty much free-flowing, not magnetic. And now let's bring a magnet close to this and see what happens. So I've got a niobium magnet here, and I've just indicated the poles of this magnet. So we're looking at the North Pole. I'm just going to bring it near, and you'll see something start to happen. Right there. The liquid is being attracted to the magnet and it's flowing uphill towards the magnet and organizing itself into these little tiny spikes. And I think you can just kind of see them there. And I'm going to bring the magnet away, and then the liquid flows back down again. And now what I'm going to do now is bring the magnet below the dish of ferrofluid and see what happens. I'm just going to bring it at some distance first. And you can see how it organizes into these coarse spikes like that when it's probably a couple of inches away. And as you bring it in, the spikes get smaller. And there, the magnet was actually attracted to the liquid. And now you've got this glob of very fine little spikes. They're like tiny cones. And now if I turn that liquid upside down without the magnetic attraction, all of that liquid would have fallen out. But we're going to turn this upside down and see what happens. So here we go. It's upside down now, totally upside down. And it's staying within the dish. Now, the spoon that we tried before sank underneath the liquid. Let's see what this does now. And you can see it floats on the liquid, almost like acts like jello. And there's a trace of the material still in the spoon, and that's forming tiny little organized globules that follow the magnetic field lines. There you can see it doing that. Now I'm going to push the spoon underneath this, and it's filling up. There it is. Now it's free flowing again. And then drop it back down. It's being attracted down actually. And that's that. Let's try picking up the little spikes. There they are. And you can pour them back. They keep their shape as you pour them back in. So I've got a little bit of the liquid here now, and you can kind of see the spikes a little bit better when there's less liquid. So I'm going to keep this amount and then move the magnet beneath the spoon and see how that looks. Here's a small cube magnet, also neodymium. There's the cube. And it's got enough force to attract it onto the spoon. Small cube magnet, I'm going to let it get covered in the magnetic material. Hang on, let me just put it in there. You can actually clean it up as it spills, because it's floating actually. It's funny, it's become like a float, and it just hovers on a layer of the material. It's frictionless. So it's a frictionless liquid. I bet if I spun that around, it would spin for some time. Let's see what it looks like. It's gone onto one of the poles of the magnet. Whoops. Uh-oh, just got in the carpet. But that's what it looks like. So that's one of the things I forgot to mention, is that this stuff is very messy and it's very hard to clean up. I managed to get it off the carpet, but it's better to wear gloves when you handle it because it just stains everything. I just want to end now with what I plan to do with my next video, and that's to show you how to make this stuff, or at least attempt to make it, using black toner, some maleic acid, and I'm going to try mineral oil. And I'm going to mess around just to see if I can get a similar product as the stuff that you can buy, and see how well that works. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching this video, and please come back if you're interested in seeing more videos like this.